welcome back to my channel. If you guys have never been here before, my name is China, and if you have, once again, welcome back. So guys, I want to go ahead and get into this video because it's going to be jam-packed today. So guys, before we get started today, I want to encourage you guys to go ahead and press the subscribe button, as well as follow me over on my Instagram. I did start a new Instagram and we're doing some really cool things over there, so please feel free to follow me. And without further ado, let's get started. So guys, I have an exciting thing for you guys today. I want to go ahead and lead with this because you guys know it's Christmas time, it's the holidays, and I really wanted to do something special for my followers, for my people that have been supporting me. So I am going to be doing a giveaway. Yay, giveaway. I love giving stuff to people and I just love it. So guys, this is going to be a $50 Sephora gift card. I know it's not all of that, but I would be thankful for $50. I would be thankful for anything. So I want to give that away to one special person, but there are a couple qualifications for this giveaway. So I do want to make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel. Make sure that you're following me over on my Instagram page, as well as give this video a like and a comment down below. And I will also link all of the details below so you guys can check that out. This is going to be ran for about 2 weeks. I will be announcing the winner on Christmas. I just thought that was so cute. Christmas is going to be a two week thing. So I will be announcing the winner on Christmas. I will be contacting you directly. So please just make sure that you go ahead and support me in this giveaway. Now that that is behind us, I was gifted these fragrances by Alt Fragrances. I was gifted these. I always will be 100% transparent in my videos. So they were promoting these fragrances that smell identical to these other fragrances that are usually like $300, $400, but you can find them for less. And I was really interested because I wanted to know how similar these fragrances smelled. And I mean, I just wanted to know. I see little people be talking in my little comments, but I will be 100% transparent if I bought or if I was given these fragrances. So I was given these fragrances. I do want to go ahead and put this video out and just show you guys what I found with Alt Fragrances, and if I really truly think that you can really get a name brand niche fragrance, same smell and everything, for literally less than half of the price. So guys, the first fragrance I got is actually called Duchess. So this is what it looks like. It's called Duchess, and if you cannot already guess what this is, what do they call it? Like inspired by. Okay, inspired by is what they say. It is inspired by Delina from Parfums de Marly. So this is one of my little travel sets from the kit that I got, and I still haven't made it through this one, although it's almost gone. So I really wanted to see, like, can I get away with Duchess, or do I need to keep purchasing Delina? I just need to know. I need to know. But I will say that I was really shocked. At first sniff, I will go ahead and say that all of these fragrances that I got, at first sniff, as soon as I smelled them, I immediately thought of the fragrance that it was inspired by. Immediately, hands down. I had to really sit with these fragrances and try to figure out the differences. But if you just sprayed this on, it's gonna smell just like the original, unless you literally, like, you can pick through every single note and find every single nuance of every single difference. The average person is not going to be able to tell the difference between these two, and I was really shocked. I was not expecting it to smell so similar, but I did discover a couple of differences while wearing this fragrance. I will say that Duchess seemed to be a bit softer. So after wearing it for, you know, an hour or so, I went back to my hand to smell it, and this one kind of faded away a little bit. So it just wasn't as strong as Delina, I will say. And this one kind of didn't rub off as tart. Like, you know how Delina has that really sharp tartness in the top, that rhubarb note? This one wasn't as tart, but I have to say, like, those are really the only differences I saw. So, and I will say with longevity, since this one kind of went on, goes on strong, it goes on just as powerful as Delina, but I feel like it dies down a lot quicker, and so it fades quicker. So I will say that this one does not have the lasting power of Delina, in my opinion, but if you were looking for just a replacement or just something to like compare these two, I would have to say that this is a really, really, really good inspired by match. It really is. So that is Duchess and Delina. Okay guys, so the next one I'm gonna get into is actually one I'm wearing now. I put these on my hands today because, like I said, I've been struggling throughout the weeks to like wear both of them on each hand and really like sit down and compare them. But the next one is Saxophone. Okay, it's called Saxophone. This is the one by Alt Fragrances. If you do not already know what this one is inspired by, it is Jazz Club by Maison Margiela. So this one, once again, when I smelled this, I was smelling these with my husband. They all smell in the top like the fragrance. No kidding. Like, I was really shocked. Today I'm wearing Saxophone on this hand here on my left, and I'm wearing Jazz Club on my right. And it's so weird. I don't know why, but it's so weird because Saxophone really went on strong and also is really powerful right now. It's still very powerful. It's still very strong. So yeah, Saxophone is still very strong right now. I can still smell my hand, and it's very, you know, that smoky, tobacco-y, woody type of fragrance that Jazz Club is. That is what this is giving me. Now on Jazz Club, this one has gone up quieter. It's hushed down a bit, and that's so strange to me because although I know that these fragrances aren't super strong regularly, this one seems to have, it's more closer to the skin, but it seems to have a little bit more depth and be smokier to me. Not as loud though as Saxophone. So I find that just interesting that it smells like Saxophone is projecting a bit more, but Jazz Club has more depth and more of that smokiness is in there. So guys, it's really tough. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference if I didn't know that these were two different fragrances. But if I just smelled this out in the street on someone, I would probably just go like, oh, she's wearing Jazz Club, because I'm familiar with the smell. But yeah, so that is Saxophone and Jazz Club. Okay guys, so the next one I'm talking about is called Crystal Intense number 32, and that is Extrait de Parfum. So if you do not already know what this one is, I had to get this one, had to. That is Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait version. And guys, I can say once again, when I first smelled these are very similar. They were very similar. I will say though, and I just sprayed these once again on my arm to remember. So Crystal Intense number 32, the Alt fragrance, I smelled that alcohol in the top. When I spray it, I immediately smell the alcohol note. I smell that almondy sweetness trying to come through, but it is not as syrupy and sweet as the almond in the original. Yeah, that sweetness of that almond in the original kicks it right at the top. It's there. I smell it as soon as it leaves the bottle. It is, I can see where this one's really trying to mimic that almond note, and it's definitely there. Once it gets past, you know, wait a minute or so, once it gets past, or not even a minute, but once it gets past that like alcohol-y smell, I can smell that sweetness of that almond pulling through. It smells like Baccarat Rouge, but I can smell the almond, the bitter almond trying to pull through, but it's not as sweet as the original, I will have to say. However, for longevity, I do find that this one lasts a very long time as well. I'd be lying if I said that I remembered exactly how long both of them lasted. And you guys already know that Baccarat Rouge is freaking lasts forever, a lifetime. But this one, I don't remember it lasting as long as the original Baccarat Rouge X-Straight version. I will say that it's really good also with projection though. So if you're still looking for like a Baccarat Rouge 540 inspired, like it to smell very, very, very similar to the X-Straight version, I still would recommend something like this because, like I said, the bitter almond note isn't as the original version and it doesn't last as long, but I do feel like it projects just as much, if not a little bit more, because sometimes the original Baccarat Rouge X-Straight kind of is a little bit closer to my skin than the original Baccarat Rouge. So I will have to say that this one feels like it projects a little bit more, and it smells very similar. So that is Crystal Intense number 32 and Baccarat Rouge X-Straight. Okay guys, so for the next one I got, it's actually called Crystal number 23, and I just realized all of these alt fragrances are actually X-Straight de Parfum, so they're supposed to have a higher concentration of perfume oil in them. I could see that, definitely could see that, because they don't smell watered down or anything like that. But yes, this one is Crystal number 23. So this one, if you do not know, is the original Baccarat inspired by fragrance, and I don't own the original Baccarat fragrance because you guys already know I was more of a fan of the X-Straight, and you know, price wise I had to make a decision. So this one is really good as well. And let me remember. Yes. So this one, once again, I do get a bit of that alcoholiness in the top, but guys, this is very, very similar. It lacks the same thing that I felt like the original Baccarat Rouge lacked, and why I liked the X-Straight version more. It just lacks that like as much sweetness and stuff that I feel like the X-Straight version has. It's very, very, very similar. If you felt like Ariana Grande Cloud smelt very similar to Baccarat Rouge, this one, it smells just like Baccarat Rouge. It really does. Once again, this one projects. I don't think it lasts as long as the original Baccarat because that one is a beast as well, but I do feel like it is really good with projection as well as just the similarity of the fragrance. It smells very, very, very similar. So guys, that is Crystal number 23, which is inspired by Baccarat Rouge. And then guys, finally, I do not own this fragrance. I actually got this one from my husband because he liked the original fragrance, and so I just wanted to see what he thought about that. And that one is called Executive number 26, and this one is inspired by Creed Aventus. Yes. So guys, I really liked the original Creed Aventus. This one, I do like it, but it's very light, and I feel like I remember the original Creed Aventus being a little bit more powerful, like a little bit stronger, still having that same out of the shower type of, you know, the thing that Creed really is known for is those like fresh, really opening citrusy, like you know, type of fragrances. It's me a much softer approach to it. So my husband loves it. He loves fragrances like this. He's a classic guy, so he loves fragrances like this. But I will have to say that this one, it just comes off a little bit softer to me, lighter to me than the original. It smells very similar once again, but a lot lighter. So guys, I really hope that that was helpful for you guys. If you've ever been interested in alt fragrances, I know there's another one that's popular that's inspired by type of fragrance. I can't think of it off my mind, but if you guys are interested in some of these, getting some gifts for the holidays, if you're interested in trying any of them out, I do believe that they're having up to 20% off of their fragrances on their site right now. So I would encourage you guys to check that out. If you guys are interested, I will leave my links down in the box below. They are affiliate links. You guys are welcome to use them or not use them if you choose. However, it does help me. So, but guys, I would have to say, like, these hands down, I feel like I would really use. I've already used them. I've used them in conjunction with each other, but I've also been kind of, you know, like, I'm not to the point where I'm buying 100 fragrances a week or 100 fragrances a month, or where I can afford stuff like that. So honestly, I've been trying to savor my fragrances that I spend $300 on, like, you know, Baccarat Rouge 540 and stuff like that. So the way I do that is that I just kind of either combine them, or when I still want that smell but I want to mix it with something else, I go ahead and I just use the cheaper version. I just feel like it's close enough to me and it's similar enough, and it smells very, very, very similar, like almost the same. Like if these don't smell the exact same, they smell 98.99% the same. So for me, it's worth it to go ahead and just have both of them. And then if I want to use my splurging, or if I just want to casually going out to the supermarket and I still want to smell like Baccarat, but I don't want to use like my, you know, my good stuff, then I'll just go ahead and put this on, you know. So that's how I use it at this point. But I know that some people, if you just don't want to, you know, splurge on the fragrance, that's another reason to get these type of fragrances, because it's just like, you know, you don't have to spend all that money and you can still have the same smell. I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you. Okay guys, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I really hope that that was helpful. Once again, I will leave all the links down below. And also remember that we are doing that giveaway. So guys, if you want to participate in this giveaway in the $50 Sephora gift card, then I highly encourage you to follow all of the prompts down in the description box. If you did not hear in the beginning of the video, go ahead and just click down there. All the information will be there for you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.